Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everyone. Jason here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to get the Atlas Pass version 3, which is the highest level pass you can get, okay? This is the highest one, and once you get this one, you can get rid of the other two, the Atlas Pass version 1 and version 2, because you only need version 3 when you do that. So, couple primers, first things first. I'm going to get it by doing Polo's research missions, okay? And the way you could do Polo's research missions is that once you've followed the story in the beginning of the game for a while, you'll run into the Anomaly. And once you've done that, you can talk to Polo and Nada, but Polo will give you missions to go do research for him. And it is called the Space Anomaly. It'll always be in this top primary missions box right here. And so the only caveat is, the only thing that kind of stops you from doing it super fast is that he will give you a mission, and once you complete it, he has to go through the research that you give him, and the timer is for an hour and a half, I believe, or 2 hours. And so you can only do it once every hour and a half to 2 hours. We'll see at the end of this, when I finally complete it. Well, I'll show you exactly what it is. But you can only do it every so often, so you can't just turn him in over and over and over again. But in order to even talk to him and even do any of the missions, you have to highlight the mission. So if you have the Artemis missions right here, the Alone Amidst the Stars, and you go talk to Polo, he won't tell you about anything about research because you don't have his mission selected. So always make sure, no matter what you're doing, if you want to do that mission, you have to have it selected. You have to have that one selected, or else the person you're supposed to talk to, they won't know what you're talking about. Or if you're looking for someone like a specialist, they will not be marked on your map because you don't have the mission selected. So always make sure whatever mission you're doing is selected. In this case, I'm doing the Space Anomaly mission, so I want to make sure that is selected. The second thing is, all this research is correlated to your milestones, okay? So if you go to your milestones tab, every one of these is going to be the one that Polo is looking for. So he always goes from top to bottom. So the first mission you're going to get from him is going to be the alien encounter missions. And for level 1, you have to talk to 10 aliens. Okay, that's not bad. Or I believe it's 10 or 20. One of the two. It's not bad. So just go to space stations and talk to aliens. And then, he'll go down to units accrued. Oh, I can't say that word, guys. Oh, God. Units accrued. And then he'll go down to Sentinels destroyed. And then he'll do extreme survival. And then space exploration. And then he'll do planetary zoology. So he'll go from top to bottom. And so it's in your best interest, especially since there's a 2-hour time limit. I'm pretty sure it's 2 hours. 2-hour time limit. Go out and explore. It gives you a reason to go out and do these things. And if you need any help with any of these things, check my channel, because I have help videos on everything you can imagine, alright? But, like, if you need the extreme survival, that'll be linked up top and down below in the description. And so once you get, and he's going to want you to get to certain levels, like get to level 5 on this. And you see how I have all of them level 10? That's as high as you can go. It's a maximum milestone. So once you get to level 10, you're good to go. So, once you've done that, and that's kind of the primer for all of Polo's missions, you can just talk to him, and he's not going to give it to you every time, but he'll give you different recipes, or blueprints, I should say. I call them recipes, but they're blueprints, to build different items, like to build some technology. And the Atlas Pass is one of those technologies, and it's a guarantee he will give you. I've gotten all 3 of my Atlas Passes from Polo. Now, this is Atlas Pass 3, since I have go back to my exosuit. I have Atlas Pass 2 right here. And I have the first one. So you see how I can craft items, I can craft products? It will be in here. So if you go down, there's my Atlas Pass 2. And my Atlas Pass 1 is right there. And so it's just a blueprint, so you can build it. And you can, if you get rid of it or you sell it or some reason you destroy it, because every time you use it, it doesn't go away. You can use the same card a million times, it's okay. The only way to get rid of it is to throw it away, trash it, or sell it, or something like that, okay? And so you always keep these blueprints. Once you've learned how to make it, you'll keep it forever. Okay? You know, I've had these recipes forever. But once you get past 3, you don't need past 2. Like I have past 2 right now. I got rid of my pass number 1 because a level 2 pass will open any door, any level 1 door, and any level 2 door. And so when you get to pass 3, a pass 3 will open every level 2 and every level 1 door as well, okay? And containers. A lot of containers have an Atlas Pass level attached to them as well. So let's go talk to Polo. And I believe this is my 3rd round. So I've gone through, if you can, go back to my milestones. If you go through, he went from top to bottom once, and I got my level 1 card at that. And it's usually one of the last ones you do. He'll give you the blueprint for the card. So you'll go through a lot of these ones, and then when you get towards the bottom, he'll give you one. It's random, but it's one of these 3 usually. It's like Sentinels, Extreme Survival. One of these is going to be the one that gives you the recipe, the blueprint. And then once you've done that, you go to the top again, and you go all the way back through, and the second go through, he'll give you the level pass 2. This is my 3rd one. And so let's talk to Polo. Sorry, I know I'm trying to explain while I'm going. That way you guys kind of understand how to do this. It takes a little bit of time, but you're going to progress through it when you're doing the work anyway, so you might as well take advantage of that. I don't think any of the ones in the beginning matter. It just depends on what you want. Like each one of those 3 options gives you a different technology, and it'll give you a little module, an upgrade module for that. I spent many hours thinking of the ships you destroyed. It's time for some fresh tasks. Yeah, okay. So I've done my timer. I've come back. They found us. Whew, not a new. Notice a strange looking message on one of Polo's panels. As the Gek spots my gaze, he burrows his frown. Sentinels. Okay, so we're going to be destroying Sentinels, okay? So he's going to say, hey, go find data. Go destroy Sentinels and get to a certain level. But because my levels are maxed out, I don't have to go anywhere. I literally just have to accept it and then move on. And so, boom. Okay, let's talk to him. I have the required research. Transmit Sentinel data. They thank me for saving their lives. Okay, and then you can ask for anyone you want. It does not matter because Polo will give you, this is for upgrades. And so he'll give you an upgrade for your exosuit, your multi-tool, or your starship. And then after this, he will say, oh yeah, and by the way, I know this blueprint, and here you go. And he'll just give you a blueprint on top of it. So it doesn't matter which one you choose. You can choose whichever one of these you want. I always go for exosuit technology because I want, I've learned all my blueprints, so I don't need anything else, since exosuit is the easiest one to just sell off, in my mind. Clever, a strong suit, a strong life, my friend. Friend, you've given me much to consider. Please, I must take some time. And this is the point where usually he'll say, go away for like 2 hours and come back when I've done all my research. Perhaps you might explore a little more. Yes, find interesting stories to tell us. Our home loves to gather stories. If you know what I'm ready, friend, I'll ask as you see the sights. I cannot. Okay. And then, oh, wait a minute. Before you go, there's another gift. This is when he gives you a blueprint. Early on, when you don't know any blueprints, he'll give you stuff for like the glove or for like water breathing or something like that. He'll give you the blueprints, the jetpack. You know, he'll give you the rocket boots upgrade, things like that. But once you've started to learn some more and once you progress through the milestones, he will give you the Atlas Pass. So let's see what we get. The Anomaly sometimes teaches me things, friend, and I shall teach them to you. Boom! Atlas Pass 3. Yes, that is awesome, okay? So that's what, and I know this because I saved and reloaded. I came in, I've been doing this slowly, and if you save and reload, yep, the timer is 2 hours, okay? But yeah, and so I just saved and reloaded because I knew I was going to get the Atlas Pass card on that one. So I literally got mine on the Sentinel, which is, oh, that's the 4th one from the bottom. So not that far down. He's going to give me more. And you can keep going. I mean, once there's a certain point when you've exhausted him, and he won't give you any more missions. He says, I've learned everything I need to learn from you. And so Polo will just say, once you've done that, Polo will just give you upgrades for money. You can buy upgrades from Polo. They're still random. You can't choose which upgrades you get from Polo, but you could just say, hey, here's 100,000 units, which is money. It's not nanites, which is cool. You can earn money a whole lot easier, and if you want to know how to do that, link up top and down below in the description. But yeah, but once you've maxed out all the research and he doesn't have any more missions for you, you can just come to Polo and buy some upgrades from him. Anyway, there's a lot of information there, a lot to chew on, guys, I know. Sorry, I wanted to be specific, but I also wanted to kind of explain what was going on. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button for me. And if you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. I'm uploading episodes all the time, and I'll see you guys in the next one.